money grabbing idiots trying to ruin family farms. Happening folks, Richard back in the day, and I've managed to take over from my dad, spreading? Why he keeps doing that. The lazy boy bit's no what. Anyway, I'm not spreading. I suppose I could be spreading seed, but no, I'm planting my barley. Here I am today, planting my barley. Going out eventually. This is the last field, ploughed it a few days ago. It's the far corner, there's a wee bit of wet in the headland going round here, so I have to avoid it at the moment and let it dry out. And then we'll get sowing it as soon as possible. It's just a little bit too wet to be throwing this seed into, so aye. Only got one dog with me. Didn't actually know I was going to end up doing this. I brought Barley down with a bucket with a forklift to keep Dad going rather than going home. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Really not doing well today. I pressed the up button. Oh my god, right, basically came down here with the barley and now Dad's went home, he's going to do some other things around the farm, so that's fair enough, and he's left this job with me, giving me a chance. So aye, here I am, getting my chance of making a dick of it already. I would have been more prepared with some drinks and snacks, because I'm going to be here a while. This is a bag in it, and I've got 2 bags in the bucket, one there, one in the bucket next door, and then a couple of small bags from previous years that need flung into this as well. So aye, I should get quite a bit done, unless I keep making a dick of it. Not really sure how much I'll have put out, because the box is gubbed. It'll never warn you to say how much barley's left, so just gonna check it so I know where I'm at. Plenty. Right, do another 5 runs or so. And then that means that I'll get it low enough to get a bag in. Beautiful stuff. Love using that auto steer. So much easier. The seed rate slowed up a bit because I'm doing this silly corner here. I'm using this curved line thing, so that seems to be working really well as well. Quite incredible what this bloody thing could do. ER8 services, thanking you very much. Hey Maggie! Bored dog. The soil's breaking up beautifully. Amazing seed bed there. Currently in gear 12. And I'm doing, what does that say? 11k. 11 or 12k. Absolutely bang on. Smashing. Bah! It's nights like these that you really do enjoy farming. Dad taking over for me so I can get my dinner. Fantastic. A beautiful night. Well, that's it, finally dry enough again to get sowing, so I finally got back down here. The weather said it was only supposed to be some rain, but I think we were really needing to build an ark for the last couple of weeks, bloody hell. But here we are. There's still remnants of some flooding down here. Surprised this field's not been washed away because the water goes past it round there. Some of the field at the corner up behind here, I seen when I was driving down the road there, is underwater, so well, that'll be yellow, I think, when it grows in. So aye, we can only see what happens today. The ground's looking okay as I'm driving down here, so I'm sure it'll break up just fine for sowing. But there's only one way to find out, isn't there? So it's quite a wide headland because this was really fresh ploughed at the time when I was trying to get on, so we made the headland wider. So that's very wide. But you can see some pannage from the rain. No barley through down here. Plenty barley through at home. Some people plant barley, we just gamble and throw it in the soil and hope for the best. Hopefully the sun will make this stuff grow and it'll be just absolutely fine. But we'll soon find out. Just had to adjust the auto steers line there a wee bit because it's been a while, but I put it back onto the line I saved for down here. Dad's been at fair, so it's been fiddled with a bit since then, but it's me got the same line off of what was saved, so smashing. Don't need to set a new AB line, just need to change where the line is. Somebody's been walking their duck through my field. Bastards. I love this field. I mean, last week it was that wet. I was severely? I was seriously considering planting some rice, like, you know, but this week we're staying on top, so let's drain quite well. Over there it's definitely not draining well. See the dark patches, they're underwater still at the moment, so hopefully that drains, because there is a big patch there that's been sown into the corner and then round. A bad drain needing looked at over there. So got the new hats in the last video. Now what do you think of the new shirts? This wee cow's done more work than half of Westminster, and all she's really been doing is carting their slurry. Slurry's more useful than them. It actually has a purpose and it works. If you want the shirts and hats, they're available on my merch store, but that's basically my protest. I'll be wearing it all the bloody time now because I absolutely despise this Labour government. They really are making a mockery of everything, eh? It's just, they just do not understand. I've said it before, but it's basically half of this cabinet spent less time in school than Greta, you know. It looks like they've wrote down their policies with crayons and whatnot. They've really put no thought into it at all. Just money grabbing idiots trying to ruin family farms and the country. They're just ruining businesses all over. It's not just farming. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think he knows the difference between a potato and an onion. Smashing stuff. Row 4 already. The hectarage is going up reasonably fast because it's long runs. Love that. And I've just realised that my phone's going to die. That's tremendous. Hopefully I can get something recorded before it dies. And then hopefully I won't need the phone home because I'm stranded here or something. Guess we'll soon find out. He's sown just over 2 hectares, so I'm going to go check how much seed's left. Can you tell why I missed this row? I should get well across at that. Aye. So I've just done all of the headlands right round to the corner. I've got a few runs left to do here, and then the headland right round to the gate over there. So I think this seed's going to run out, and the problem is that the headland round there is just too wet, a little bit too chuck for me to be sowing it right now. So I am not going to be doing that. So when I run out of seed in this area, I will be going home and waiting on that stuff to be ready. Got to try and give it the best chance we can. Right, well, I'm just pretty much about to run out of seed, so I'd rather not run out of seed on a row. So I'm going to go home, and so this part here is okay to sow. It's further around here, it's just a bit too wet yet, so might need to leave that another 2 days actually, looking at it. It's just too wet, clumpy, gumpy stuff, but then again it might just be one of the ones, just get it done and get it out of the way and forget about it, you know. Here's still semi-okay. This is getting into the kind of chucker stuff in there. That's needing a bit longer. Here round as well. You can see all the wet bits. We'll get there. And get this field finished. That'll be good. One less thing to think about. A lot to think about these days. A lot going on. I'm going up this road here, I'll show you this wet bit. This dog's going nuts because finally I'm doing something other than driving back and forth in the field. You can really see all the stuff I've done over the other side of the field. Doesn't look that much, but that tank in the back of my tractor here is held bagging a fair bit. See all that down there, all that wet damage. Absolutely flooded it in there. It's not really that easy to see over the hedge there, but it's really soaked right up the field here, so not great. But that's quite minimal really at the moment, but it's just annoying because it had a really good start in there. Home had it better, but down here's a bit wet, so it is. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this exhilarating video. See you all next time.